Lila was a quiet soul, a gentle heart. She moved through life with a grace that often went unnoticed, like a soft breeze on a summer day. She preferred the company of books to parties, the whisper of poetry to the clamour of crowds. In the pages of her favourite novels, she found worlds more vibrant and thrilling than any social gathering could offer. Her world was a peaceful melody played on soft piano keys. Each note resonated with the tranquility she cherished, creating a symphony of calm in her heart. She worked in a library, surrounded by the comforting silence of stories untold. The scent of old paper and ink was her sanctuary, a place where she felt truly at home. Each day, she helped visitors navigate the towering shelves, her heart swelling with quiet joy at sharing her love for literature. She found fulfillment in guiding others to the stories that might change their lives. Lila never sought out grand adventures or whirlwind romances. She was content with her simple life, finding beauty in the small moments and quiet reflections. She believed that love, like a cherished book, would find her when the time was right. Until then, she would continue to bloom quietly, like a wallflower in the gentle light of dawn. The aroma of roasted coffee beans and cinnamon swirled in the air. The local coffee shop, a cozy haven with brick walls and mismatched armchairs, was Lila's sanctuary. She sat at her usual table by the window, sunlight dappling her book. Her fingers traced the worn spines of her favourite novels, her heart content in the familiar warmth of the cafe. Outside, the city bustled with life, a symphony of car horns and hurried footsteps. But inside, Lila found solace in the gentle hum of conversation and the clinking of ceramic mugs. Lost in the pages of her book, Lila didn't notice him at first. She was completely absorbed, her mind wandering through the intricate plot twists and turns. The library was her sanctuary, a place where she could escape reality and dive into the world of fiction. He was tall with kind eyes and a smile that could light up a room. His presence was gentle yet commanding, drawing the attention of everyone around him. He had an aura of warmth that made people feel instantly at ease. He carried a stack of books that seemed to mirror her own literary tastes. Titles she loved, authors she admired, all neatly piled in his arms. It was as if fate had orchestrated this moment, aligning their interest perfectly. As he turned the corner, his eyes met hers. There was an instant connection, a spark that neither of them could ignore. It was as if time stood still, and the world around them faded away. A jolt of electricity shot through Lila, making her heart skip a beat. She felt a rush of emotions, a mix of surprise and something deeper, something she couldn't quite name. He stumbled, sending his books tumbling to the floor with a loud thud. The noise broke the spell, bringing them both back to the present moment. He looked embarrassed, a sheepish smile spreading across his face. Blushing furiously, Lila rushed to help him gather the scattered novels. She could feel her cheeks burning, but she couldn't let him pick up all the books alone. It was a small act of kindness, but it felt monumental. Their fingers brushed, sending another wave of warmth through her. It was a fleeting touch, but it left a lasting impression. In that brief moment, something shifted, and Lila knew her life was about to change. "I'm so sorry," he stammered, his cheeks flushed. "I'm such a klutz." His voice was warm and reassuring, like a familiar melody. Lila, usually lost for words, surprised herself by laughing. "No worries," she replied, her voice barely above a whisper. "I'm always tripping over books myself." As they stacked the books, their eyes met again. This time the connection was undeniable. Lila felt like she was looking into a mirror reflecting the deepest parts of her soul. In the bustling coffee shop, time seemed to stand still. The aroma of freshly brewed coffee mingled with the soft hum of conversations, creating a cozy atmosphere that felt like a world of its own. They talked for hours, their conversation flowing as effortlessly as the steam from their mugs. Every word exchanged seemed to bring them closer, weaving an invisible thread of connection between their hearts. He shared her love for literature, diving into discussions about their favorite books and authors. They found joy in the simple act of reading together, their minds dancing through the pages of countless stories. Her passion for quiet evenings and heartfelt conversations resonated deeply with him. They cherished these moments of tranquility, where words flowed freely and emotions were laid bare. As the sun began to set, casting long shadows across the cafe floor, he walked her home. The sky, painted in hues of orange and pink, mirrored the warmth growing between them. Their hands brushed, sending shivers down Lila's spine. It was a simple touch, yet it spoke volumes, igniting a spark that neither of them could ignore. At her doorstep, he turned to her, his eyes filled with a warmth she'd never known. It was a look that promised understanding, companionship, and something more profound. "I have a feeling this isn't goodbye," he whispered, his voice filled with hope. The words hung in the air, a promise of future moments yet to be shared, and as Lila gazed into his eyes, she knew in her heart that he was right. There was a certainty in his gaze that mirrored her own feelings, a silent agreement that their journey together was just beginning. Their story, a chance encounter orchestrated by fate, was just beginning. Hand in hand, they walked into the sunset, ready to embrace whatever the future held for them, knowing that their shared horizon was filled with endless possibilities. Please subscribe, like, and comment to my channel for more heartwarming tales.